Pakistan has stooped to an all-new low. Days before the India versus Pakistan World Cup clash, a Pakistani TV commercial has mocked India's hero Abhinandan. The Pakistani ad shows a man impersonating Wing Commander Abhinandan Varthaman and mocking the IAF pilot. The Pakistani commercial recreates Abhinandan's interrogation. Let's go across to Hamza for details on this. Hamza, there is certain boundaries that are not crossed, and clearly that's been breached with this kind of an ad, clearly in poor taste.
Well, I think, yes, I'm not sure, the boundaries that you're talking about, what limitation do they have, but it should not be forgotten that the whole episode of Wing Commander Abhinandan being, caught in Pakistan became much more of a sensation on the Twitter and social media handles because there were receipts that were shared. In which they were saying that the tea that was served to Abhinandan was actually charged with MiG-21, and there was a receipt basically was viral on the social media. And now this video coming up used by a local brand in Pakistan, showing that guy wearing blue dress, of the Indian cricket team and talking, similarly how Abhinandan was doing so. So I think it is more of an attraction in Pakistan that this gains a lot of viewership for the channel and for the brand itself, because Abhinandan, as I said before, that his whole episode in Pakistan was a very major event, and his style of his beard was also made into posters, made into small cartoonic images as well, shared across the social media. And even now one can actually realize that what kind of obsession they have with the whole Abhinandan episode, that even a local brand can actually go on to make a whole advertisement, moving around a man who looks like Abhinandan, talks like him, and wears the Indian flag.
Yes, Hamza, stay with us. I want to take this across to Shiv Arur as well, who's joining us live from our newsrooms. Shiv, there's a lot of excitement for obvious reasons over the India versus Pakistan clash. But this kind of an ad that's being put out by a Pakistani channel is just in poor taste.
Many people are going to find it in poor taste, I suspect, because of the atmosphere that currently exists between India and Pakistan, not just on cricket, but also in the post-Balakot atmosphere. But I must say a couple of things, Akshita. This isn't the first time that Pakistan has made light of Abhinandan. There have been memes, there have been mugs and patches and T-shirts and ads, I might add, before this one as well, where they have jeered, mocked and made fun of Abhinandan. I'm not really surprised, and I think Pakistan intends for India to be offended by this kind of thing, get our blood up, because objectively speaking, after all, it's just a little bit of irreverent humor, so we shouldn't really be getting our blood up over puerile Pakistani humor, if I may call it that. On the other hand, I think Pakistan's intention is to provoke, because they know that Abhinandan is a raw nerve for India. His aircraft was shot down. His accomplishments in shooting down a Pakistani aircraft has been the subject of controversy. So therefore, Pakistan showing disrespect to a man in uniform is very ironic and flies in the face of a country that is ruled by the military. So the world is actually laughing at Pakistan when it tries to poke fun at soldiers and airmen. So I think the joke, no matter what Pakistan does, is on Pakistan itself.
Yes, and very well put also, Shiv. Hamza, is this clearly an attempt to really rile up India? Because before any cricket clash between India and Pakistan, there are clearly attempts with these kind of provocative ads also being put out.
Well, I think it might not, too much be inclined towards, poking or, an attempt to annoy India. But it certainly, shows that the kind of marketing understanding that their brands have over here. And Abhinandan, the whole episode of Abhinandan still is a very attractive thing for the people in Pakistan to see. And that is why this kind of an advertisement has been made, even after such a long time that this whole episode has gone through. He's wearing, as you can see in the ad, he's wearing a Indian cricket team's shirt and talking like Abhinandan. So I think this is something that actually, is more inclined towards attracting the people's attention towards the advertisement. And obviously, Abhinandan, as he is a hero in India, he's more of a, sensational event in Pakistan. And that is why he's being used as a marketing, gaining strategy for a local brand in Pakistan also.
Absolutely. Shiv, this particular ad once again puts the focus on that entire narrative over Wing Commander Abhinandan. For us, he is a big hero, but Pakistan seems to time and again really use him as a marketing tool, knowing full well the headlines will grab in Pakistan itself.
Personally, I'll be very honest with you. I don't blame Pakistan, and I'm not surprised because Pakistan needs these, small little accomplishments to actually shore up their sense of national prestige. When the reality, as the world knows, Akshita, is that Abhinandan sitting in a claptrap old MiG-21 fighter jet still managed to defend Indian airspace. He might have got shot down, but he did shoot down a much more modern, Pakistani fighter jet, and India didn't lose anything else at all. So the very fact that Pakistan needs to hang on, nearly claw on to the idea of Abhinandan as some kind of, icon of national prestige for Pakistan is only underscoring how pathetic Pakistan's national pride really is. A country that has been completely oppressed by its own military, needing to, feed off and jeer a professional Indian soldier who was defending Indian airspace against a state sponsor of terror is very telling of Pakistan. I may repeat myself, but I think we can look at comedy and humor objectively. We can even laugh at Pakistani humor sometimes. Nobody should blame them. Of course, they want to use Abhinandan as a marketing tool, but I still want to highlight the irony of a state sponsor of terror that is ruled by the military pointing fingers and mocking a professional soldier of another country.
Yeah, and with this ad, it's clear that the joke's really on Pakistan, considering their obsession with Wing Commander Abhinandan. But Shiv and Hamza, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.